Good morning world, it is 8:39 a.m. here on the East Coast and I'm back with you finally. So today I was able to actually spend less time on pumping up myself before the stream, but I had to do some work from my day to day. So that's why I start a little bit later. So it's actually as usual, but I was hoping to start earlier today, but yeah. We have what we have. Yesterday I fucked up. I thought that I only fucked up in the morning, but actually in the evening when I tried to make it better, it maybe helped a little bit, but not as much as I hoped it to help. So yesterday evening I noticed that my mic, everything I talk about, wasn't really heard properly, like the volume of me speaking wasn't good enough. And the music was actually almost louder than everything that I speak. So as a result, I made some changes. I lowered the music volume and I increased the mic volume a little bit, but clearly it didn't help. And this morning I also remember that I have a toggle. It's not a toggle lock, actually it's kind of a slider on my mic at the end of my mic, and now I turned it almost to the max, so hopefully it helps a lot. At the same time, I do understand that maybe my voice might be clipping or something, but I think it should be fine, and after the stream I will double check how sound was, but hopefully it's going to be the winner. And now I also see that it seems my laptop camera is not blurring my background, so let's see, can I improve it? Let's see, no, it's to the max, studio light. What if I change this part? It becomes darker. Okay. So I think that it's fine then. Let's have it as is. And actually I want this camera, second camera, to move with me. Come on. Hello. It should recognize my gestures. Shoot. Camera. These fancy cameras. Okay, give me a moment. I will open my camera control application and we will see, because currently it is clearly not set up good enough. And yeah, okay, I moved mic. AI tracking. Okay, now it is much better. Also, I see that my lips are pretty red, like, what? Is it some preset on camera? Let me double check that I don't have any effects except for the blur. Blur is maybe too much. Okay. I also don't like that it also blurs my mic. But yeah, we have what we have. Let's see. Yeah, so I think it's about my lips and not about camera, yeah. Yeah. So let's just say that I have very, very fancy and nice lips. Okay. And let's see, exposure, some other settings. I think it should be fine. Keyboard, what the heck is this? Gesture, virtual camera, and okay, whatever. So let's say that, oh, and I see that on the streaming device itself. Oop, I almost quit my streaming software. Okay, let's see, and now, shoot, now I need to fix my, oh my god, why did this happen? Let's see, so it is almost this. Nope, it's too big. Okay. And okay, now it is more or less okay. Okay, so we will see. Also, I would like to ask you to leave comments if you like me with two cameras at the same time, or if you would prefer having only one camera. It would really help me to improve my stream, I would say. And okay, I think that it's enough about my rambling. Actually, I want to check one more thing. So, okay, I am streaming and I am also streaming to shorts. And I see that... Shoot. That it is the streaming to shorts I can show you. So basically it's not really good because it shows only the middle of the screen. Like, what the heck? It's not as it is supposed to be. Oh my god, now we have infinite loop of streaming. Auto. No idea, and hopefully I don't have any sensitive keys here. No, I don't have. Okay. Okay, I'll move it back. And yeah, music stopped. Music started again. Okay, so I think that enough is my rambling. I will stream to shorts for now as is. And actually, let's see, I should open my favorite browser for streaming, Firefox, which just now asked me to do it as a main browser, but no thanks. I'll use the Chrome as my main. And let's see how to set proportions when streaming to shorts from OBS. Let's see. YouTube short streaming. Okay, does anyone know if there are any blah blah blah? It sucks. Stop OBS for YouTube shorts, change your base and bow solution. For more advanced tab downloads to run both horizontal main and vertical short streams simultaneously. Verify YouTube settings, which helps it appear in the shorts feed. You may need to right-click sources and use transform to center them correctly. Okay, how to stream to YouTube, to main and shorts feed at the same time. Stream to both main YouTube, okay, is achieved by enabling dual streaming in YouTube Studios, yes, or by OBS with vertical plugin to send separate landscape and portrait feeds. Yes, but it clips. Not clips, but it just cuts sides. How can I... Maybe there is channel level settings. Let's see. Manage stream settings. Latency, enable closed caption. Enable auto start. Shoot. Oh my god, I'm just spending additional time. Okay, and desktop, go to the... Okay, go live. Set up streaming live. And music stopped again. I feel like I will have to pay for the music soon, because YouTube music just want to hurt me. Inside the stream settings, locate the dual stream. Yes, it turned on. Start your stream. YouTube will manage the vertical cropping. Yeah, but yeah, so it selects only the middle part. Shoot. Install plugin, install OBS Studio and vertical scene. The vertical plugin doc, create a case, tap YouTube target. Plugins, add a new target for YouTube and input your stream key, go live. Okay, so basically what it means is that I can try and change my camera's position. So the easiest solution would be, so that shorts viewers can at least see me, I can try and change my camera position. Let's see. I can move this one somewhere here. Let's see if it helped. Okay, I need to wait for a little bit. Um, I should move it just a little bit to the right. Like this, okay, nice. And okay, in this case I can stream like this, and actually now I want to swap places of these two cameras. So let's see how it works. Something like this and like this. Potentially it will make more sense. And a little bit to the right. Okay, so it's the same. So it should be more or less in the middle right now. And now in this case I will also make my display a little bit okay. Oh, I opened shoot, I opened Discord. I don't want to have Discord. No, 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 no. Where the heck is Discord? Force quit. I don't want it. Okay. This one, and let's make it a little bit smaller, so hopefully this will help both YouTube mainstream viewers and YouTube Shorts viewers if there are any. Okay, is it better now? Yes, it is a little bit better now, but now I have to make sure that I'm doing everything as much as I can in the middle of the page. Okay, and now I will stop with all of these settings and let's go and do some vibe coding finally. Shoot, what the heck. Now I'm trying... Okay, I was able to make a web page smaller on my other display, which you weren't able to see. So you may have been wondering what the heck is going on. And it was actually me just changing some spacing and whatnot. Okay, so since we are vibe coding, everything is more or less done. Let's see, what do I want to start with? Neuromind. Okay, so since it is in the main page here, so let's see Neuromind application and let me run it. We see that it runs on port 3001, and now let's see localhost 3001. Let's open it and let's see how it goes. Okay, and the last thing was about improving our demo environment. Is it better? It is not better. Like, it is better a little bit, but this thing in the middle, what the heck is this? I have no idea what this is, but let's at least see. Okay, so oh my god, how do I delete all of those? Okay, and let's make it bigger. Oh, it's actually nice. It made like a spiral or something. Okay, can I delete all of them? Shoot, I created too many. Huh, that's nice. Okay, so I will continue deleting them to see. So it does change, but I want... Okay. Okay, and now let's see. So, for example, if I mark... Yes, yes, okay. But this line in the middle... let me think. Okay, so first of all, let's see what was it supposed to do, because honestly, I don't really remember. So let's see, I will close this part for it not take any additional space. And let's see, what do we have here. And I'll also move my laptop camera a little bit down, so that you would be able to see me better. Okay, Canvas Starfield SX lowered grid alpha. Constellation patterns. Okay. Mounted hairline brain at canvas. Yeah, so this brain, it doesn't really look like a brain even, so it's not clear what this is. So I think that what we're going to do, verified visually, grieved hoist, add, blah blah blah. Planets correctly positioned. Constellation patterns. Okay, heliotropium. Review agents. One open design questions. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do, so first of all, I'm going to commit everything, because it is really, it's at least better than it was before. It's not perfect yet. Okay, it's Vox, it's the wrong one, never mind. Yes, this one is the one I want. Let's wipe code the commit message, and let's commit and push. Okay, this is nice. Now, what I want to do next? That would be a very, very good question. What do I want to do next? Next, I want just to agree with agent. I agree with what? A Stella Polaris, a single oversized engraved warm ember star with a half. Let's see actually what Stella Polaris actually is. Images. No idea. This one. Okay, so Stella Polaris is basically North Star. Let's see. Warm ember star with a half. Meridian arc would be more on brand than literal brain. Stays inside. Okay, let's go with Stella Polaris. And the context is already pretty big, so it would be the last change for this particular session. Now I actually want to move to the Vox, because oh my god, 3000 changes. What did I ask it to do? Shoot. To top left, okay. Let's see. Voice trigger, parallel transcription polishing, live stream responses, or a little bit change. Okay. Let's see the output, and I actually want to drink some water already. Oh, I love water so much. Let's see. So, scope the orchestration summary, yeah. Research wave, 3 parallel agents, code-based competitor research, then dictation apps, technical feasibility, wake for streaming concurrency, EX design proposals, and reports converged on the same conclusion for one of the 3 features. Hey Vox, wake work deferred. Pico Voice, Porcupine's Rust SDK was sunset by July 2025, plus commercial licensing. Open wake word, requires training a custom model on a GPU. which is out of scope. Apple offers no third-party vague phrase API. macOS orange privacy indicator states per... Okay. Zero. Okay. Oh, and we have Mac Whisper, which is also local. Let's see. And it is sold on Gumroad. Interesting. Guardian podcast. Interesting. To use Whisper for transcription. And what is the difference between Pro and the free? Pro all above support for parakeet, automatic speaker recognition with local models, M series Mac only, and with okay, automatic spelling, support Whisper Kit integrations, transcribing YouTube videos. Okay, and how much does it cost? It's 64 euros per how long? Per month? Per year? I would think that it should be per year because it's quite pricey, but let's see. No idea. Okay, whatever, I don't care actually. Okay, let's see. Yes, and that just means that I need to stop Neuromind. And let's go back to the Vox. Parallel sessions, ship designer for ground peel plus Q dot. Power raw models, cap at 3, 1 recording plus 2 background. Okay. Three versus 4 streaming, shipped hybrid, okay. No text and peel during recording, yeah, okay. Stream after end of utterance. Polish text replaces transcript in place. Peel widens, snaps back, toggles in settings. Okay, so I didn't understand anything honestly. So let's see. Implementation, parallel sessions first. With arc session manager, holding arc session state per session, lifted pipeline body into okay, streaming layer on top, whisper via set segment callback, blah blah blah. Okay, parallel agents, PM verified all 51 product requirements with file, okay, 3 must fix bugs. Apple FM use after free on timeout, stream events splitting from non-peel over session. 6 should fix improvements. Post-processing duplication, blah blah blah. Fix wave, all 9 items addressed. Apple FM uses NSLog, blah 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 blah. Too many technical details, come on, I am vibe coding here. Design decisions, you might want to revisit the wake word deferral, okay, yeah. It was a long shot, so whatever. Default on. Surprises existing users on first dictation post update. Can be flipped default off if you prefer opt-in for the upgrade. 3 session cap is hardcoded with no setting design. Call this non-negotiable, trivially exposed if you want a power user toggle. With no design. Oh my god, I honestly am afraid to run this. Let's see, it's Vox. Let's clean it up and let's run it. And let's see how it goes. And I'm 24 minutes in the stream and I want also try to increase my mic a little bit even more. So this one is to the max and we will see. After the stream ends, I will listen to my stream at the beginning if it was good enough, and then in the later stages, and I'll select the winner on how this slider should be positioned. Let's see. Vox streaming pill. Okay, so it's set. Yeah, that is fine. Let's see also settings. Spoken language. Suggested mode for the focus tab. Theme. Show streaming pill. After you release the hotkey. Launch it, login, blah blah blah. Okay. And it is Vox. Hey Vox, so I am testing your new updates. Let's see how it is going. Transcribing. Shoot, so something is definitely wrong. Polishing is not good enough. So I will need to fix it, but I think that maybe... Actually no, context window is still fine. Huh. So what would be the best way to fix it? And meanwhile, okay, so let's see everything I asked you to do. So first of all, voice trigger. We decided we are not going to do it. Parallel transcription and polishing. Live streaming responses. Okay, so I think that I need to screenshot it. So I'm going to try screenshotting. Let's see if I'm going to have enough time to be able to screenshot it. Okay, and what I don't like is that nothing is happening at this stage. Hey Vox, so I want you to... Actually, it was Claude, shoot. Hey Claude, so I want you to fix one small thing. So basically when the user releases everything and when the app either finishes transcribing or actually I see that the text is clear here. So maybe it starts polishing. And the problem is that nothing is actually happening in the pill. It becomes static, so I added also a screenshot of this and it was static for quite a couple of seconds, like that. And after that it started kind of streaming, maybe polished text, I don't know, but it disappeared quite fast. So I suppose that maybe polishing phase, initial polishing phase is not streaming anything and no updates are showing up in the pill. And it seems to the user like nothing is happening, which is basically not ideal behavior, obviously. And also I noticed that the pill becomes very, very wide, while the height is the same. I think that for streaming real-time updates like this, it would make more sense to not only increase the width, but also increase the height dynamically based on the number of words. Thank you. Okay, so it is still transcribing. Okay. Okay, yeah, but now it is... So it's polishing and polishing stage here. It really does have a bug. So let's see. Okay, so now polishing output happened, but it seems that something wasn't right exactly, and I also want to make sure that I committed everything because it is a hell lot of changes. Commit sync changes, okay. And actually before firing this up, I want also to double check BRB because I want to use Vox to request any changes. Oh my god, context is quite big. Okay, so what was my latest request for BRB? It's my, but now I see issues with cut time presets UI on certain window measurements. Okay, so it was about line cuts. Okay. Focus on timer is better, but the focus is applied. Okay, user can change seconds manually, only minutes. Focus UI is very generic. Okay. So what I'm going to do, so first of all, I'm going to stop all other processes. And let me now start BRB. This one. npm run dev. So it is command click. Should it opened it in Chrome? Let's see if I can open it in Fire. Nope, it opens in the full browser, not the latest one. So what this means? This means that I will just copy it and I'll open it. Let's see. Oh my god. Oh, come on. So there should type scroll. What type scroll? Scroll is not working. Oh, okay, actually scroll is working. Okay. So it is better, let's see. Okay, but okay, so arrows up and down work too. But when the user clicks, I would love the user to also be able to select, for example, to change on, like select 0 and change only 0. But other than that, I honestly pretty like everything else. Okay, so let's see. Yeah. So it's line cuts. Okay, but BRB is already taking quite a lot of context, so I think that I will commit and close this particular window. BRB, we are wipe code in a commit, and pushing. Okay, this is good, and now I'm just going to close BRB session. This one is finished. Why is it finished so fast? Okay, I will trigger the Vox, and I either I stopped it. Okay, and let's see. Never mind. What? Okay, let's go with Stella Polaris. Okay. Is it this one? Yes, it is this one. Let's go and see. Okay, it's okay for it to be running. And let's see, what do we have here? Open the demo. Okay, it is kinda better. Why does it say? Oh yeah, because of each one. So if I do something like this, you can see 2 out of 3. Huh. Let's see. Shoot. It is gone somewhere far away. It's another bug, but yeah, I think that I can fix it later. And for now, what I want to do, I want... Okay, so first of all... Shoot. So it's saved somewhere. Let's see, open the demo. Okay. So either way, I want to also wipe code commit here and commit and push. And I'm going to close this session too, because it became quite big. Okay. Let's see, let me think. So we have walks here. Let's see, so I need to open both Neuromind. Yeah. We'll move walks on the right. And for Neuromind, let's see. Let's see if this one, add a star, blah blah blah. Okay, 0 out of 4. I'm also wondering what this RA is, but yeah, whatever. Okay, so we will make a screenshot of this. And first of all, so it is Vox and this one is Neuromind. Real touched. It's weekly. Okay, weekly is fine. Hey Claude, so I want you to improve one thing in my application, and I have a Stella Polaris component in the bottom of the map, and what I want you to do, I want you to... So basically this component at the bottom, it has a text Stella Polaris, and then it has a counter. For example, on the screenshot it says 0 out of 4. And it talks 0 out of 4 about kind of planets which are completed, or basically subtasks which are completed. But I actually want you to do not subtasks or planets here, but I want you to count actually constellations or like bigger projects here. So that would mean that currently I have, for example, 3 constellations. None of them is completed, so it should say 0 out of 3. And then when the user completes all tasks there in that particular constellation, then only then it should count towards the counter of Stella Polaris. Okay. Yeah, I think that I will shoot only this one. I will go this morning with smaller prompts instead of speeding up one prompt which will take 20 to 30 minutes to execute. So this would be the first improvement. And let's now work on BRB. So this one, Neuromind moving to the right. And for BRB, so when... Why the heck is it... What? Like what? So it's... Okay, so here it is. Okay, so let's see. So now I will, for BRB, I will add a couple of things to improve. Hey Claude, so first of all, I want you to improve UI a little bit when the height of the browser window is not too big, while the width is quite bigger. I see that the line in the middle of the screen, it kind of crosses on top of the default presets for timer, and it's not good UI. So you should improve it and make sure that timer presets are always visible on all possible screen resolutions. I have also attached a screenshot of how it looks. Okay, now let's see what else they want to do. Also, I wanted to improve this particular scene. Okay, so scroll works fine, but when user clicks, it's not clear. As your second task, you need to improve the timer settings themselves. So for example, when the user clicks on minutes, I do love the current focus indicator. Maybe just blinking scene in the top right corner should be a little bit higher, because right now it touches the number in the top, while it should be a little bit higher. But the main thing I wanted to fix is I want you to make it possible for the user to select only one number, because right now when user focuses on minutes, for example, user cannot change, and minute size 07, user cannot change only 0 to 1, for example, to make it 17. User has to press like 17, and user don't even understand what is happening. So basically all changes happen from right to left, and I want you to be, for the user to be able to select one particular number which the user is going to change, or change both numbers. And the same should be applicable to seconds too. Thank you. Okay, and since it's two completely different tasks, and finally you need to play an orchestrator role, and you need to spin up two separate agents which will complete these two separate tasks. Make sure that you yourself don't touch any code and you just orchestrate agents. Thank you. Okay, and actually I wanted to create a skill like CEO skill and orchestrator skill. So we will spin up this one. Let's see, this one is running. Neuromine changes. Yeah, so this one was quick. Let's see our Stella Polaris. Okay, and it says 0 out of 3. And for example, if I complete 2 of them. Okay, and it actually gets connected. Nice. I love it. But if I finish the last one, nice. Okay, like I'm not sure how usable this is, but it looks definitely very, very cool and fancy, at least to me. Let's also try to clean some cookies. Why the heck do I have any cookies? Delete all session cookies, delete all. Okay, and let's clean local storage. Delete all, and let's reload it. Exit, try without an account. Okay, so now we have default one. So I will definitely commit this change, wipe code the commit message, and commit. Okay, now I need to do more improvements here. If I add new node, okay, so it adds them in the middle. Yes. Hey Claude, so I want you to work on a few improvements. No. So actually I think that I will start just a new one. So I have already committed pushed, right? Yeah. Okay, I will just start a completely new session. Can I start a new session for the same? No, I cannot. Okay, I'll just close this one. And I will start a new session. It's also sad that I can't start it. Just drag it or something. That I need to start it and then drag BRB here. Okay. Hey Claude, so I want you to do a few improvements to my application. So first of all, when user clicks new node button, new constellation is created on the map, on the main basically workspace of the user, but the problem is that it is created in the middle of Stella Polaris component. What I actually want you to do, I want you to make sure that it is created not in the middle, but somewhere outside of Stella Polaris component. But at the same time, it should definitely be visible to the user. Okay, it was the first one. What else do I want to do? So these circles are definitely trash here. Yeah, let's improve these circles. As your second task, I want you to improve the UI and UX when the user zooms in into constellation itself. So basically when subtasks or planets are showing up. So currently it displays just circles for each planet or task, and I honestly don't like it because of two reasons. So first reason is that those circles, they are not properly centered on the edges of the constellation, and the second reason that circles are not fancy enough. So what I want you to do, I want you to think about what to replace them with. It should be still understandable, still in the general philosophy of the application. Okay, it's good. And finally, I have a constraint for you personally. I want you to be an orchestrator, not the one who implements this. So I want you to orchestrate a team of agents who will research how to achieve those tasks, and then also separate agents should implement those tasks, and a couple of more agents should review everything from both UI perspective, code perspective, and all of that. Thank you. Okay, let's shoot your mind. Let's see. BRB is still working. What Vox has. Okay, done. Both issues fixed in a focused path. The static gap during polishing. Edit is waiting for polish. Derived state. True when the stage flips to polishing, but the LLM hasn't sent the first chunk yet. Typically, it depends, it fucking depends. When that's true, the visible transcript text gets the existing pill shimmer class with multi-line dynamic height, streaming text, no wraps. So window resize, okay. Okay, let's see. I do think that it would be actually much better, but I think that we are still not there yet, so we will have to do a couple of more iterations, but let's see first how it is going. And first of all, while I'm waiting for it to be built, I actually want to send one message to the chat from my other window. So let's see. I want to send a message saying, hey, I would love to talk with you, my dear viewer. I want to engage with people. I want to talk with people. Actually, in a couple of my first streams, I engage with 3 different people and I loved it quite a lot. But now for some reason no one writes into the chat and I'm pretty sad because of it. So I want to engage with people. I want to give them some intention to talk. But at the same time I don't want to be pushy, so let's see. Hey, I would love to talk with you, my dear viewer. Ask questions. Introduce yourself. Or just type music stop. Whatever you want. Okay. And let's see. And I will just send it. Okay, it is sent. And now I'm back to testing blocks. And let's see, let me open this one. Okay, so I'm testing Vox. Let's see how small one works. Transcribing. Okay, so this second stage, it should actually... It is very, very strange. So okay, I need to try it once again. So testing, doing something because I forgot to make a screenshot in time. Okay. Hey Claude, so I want you to still make 2 more improvements. The first improvement would be to make the width dynamic too when transcription or polishing happens after the user stops speaking, because right now I believe that it has kind of defined width, and as a result, if there is not a lot of text, then there is a lot of free space. So maybe let's make minimum width smaller for just, let's say, up to 5 words. And if the text is still smaller than the minimum width, then text should be centered. At the same time, if we can also increase width to some more maximum width, and if the text takes more than that width, then text should basically go from left to right as it is right now, or from right to left, whatever it is right now. So that was the first request. The second request would be to improve the polishing step UI. So what I noticed that when polish starts streaming, it basically starts streaming first couple of words and then it's done and everything is copied. And when I paste the text, it can be a ton of text, so very big amount of text, while on the UI I saw just a little bit of text. So maybe polishing stream starts quite late, I suppose. So I want you also to look into that. And finally, I have a constraint for you that you should be an orchestrator in all of these, and you should spin up sub-agents which are going to work on researching those issues, coming up with a plan on how to improve them, and then executing this plan, and then verifying that everything works correctly, looks correctly, and the code is up to the standard. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Okay, so this one is nice. This one is actually nice. But for this stage, I don't like it. And I didn't even test yet multiple things in parallel. Interesting. Oh my god, it's taking too long. Shoot. Yeah, so it's streaming right now, but then... Yeah, so it typed like barely half, not even half. Maybe because it actually types slower than it actually returns the text. And yeah, it's 50 tokens per second, so it's like 30 words per second, so yeah. So let's see how it does. Syncing, oh shit, syncing takes too fucking long. Okay, drink a little bit of water. Okay. Let's see. Agent 1 fix the layout. Yeah, and I want to use the restroom, but I cannot use BRB yet, should. But actually, what if I deploy BRB to Vercel already? Huh. Let me think. Actually, yes, I do think that I can deploy to Vercel already. And actually, I think that I want to deploy... actually, do I... No, Neuromind is not ready yet to be deployed, but BRB is definitely ready, so let me log in into Vercel. And I will do it from my different screen. Let's see, Vercel. Login. Let's see. Continue with email, check your email. Let's see our email. Or actually not our, but mine email. And by the way, I forgot that I wanted to turn on the focus mode. Because no one is allowed to interrupt me during the stream. Except for my work, my wife, my kids, and everyone else. Okay, let's see. Oop, it was the wrong one. So, okay, it's promotions folder. Okay, I see. Okay, so I am inside. And I will have to be very, very careful not to expose any secrets here. But for now, what I can do, come into 5 cities worldwide. Ship. What is the ship 26? Is it Hackathon Conference? What the heck is this? No, it's okay, Vercel. And meanwhile, let's create projects, voice prompt, retropulse, resonance logic. Yeah, so I have a shit ton of everything. This one is okay. Okay, so add new project domain store. I need new project. And let's do what? Yeah, I think that I'll honestly allow everything. Search, BRB. Yeah, it's not here. Configure. And I'll configure it on a separate screen. Of course, you are not allowed to see it. I'm sorry. But I'm not stupid. Actually, I hope so. Oh, repos, I will give access to BRB. And I will also give access ahead of time for Neuromind. And I will save it. Okay. So I do private key import. This one is white, blah blah blah, build and output. Basically we don't have anything special here. Let's deploy it. And let's see how it does. Meanwhile, I'll see vessel ship. What is this? London, Berlin, New York. Okay, it is end of June, Sydney, San Francisco. So what the heck is this? Ship what's next? Request a ticket. The Glass House, June. CEO. Serhant. But isn't Serhant like LinkedIn? Yeah, so it's this guy. Interesting. Why is a hacker there at tech conference? Versailles, opening keynote, full schedule, build AI agents, agent authentication. What is ship? How long does it take to hear back after what is ship? Ship New York City brings together builders, operators, and leaders for keynotes, customer session, and hands-on workshops. All focused on building, deploying, and scaling intelligent. Can I... what is the refund? Will not be live streamed. Refund. June 8. Okay. No, sorry, but I don't want to pay anything for conference for now, at least. Install coding agent plugin. Turn your coding agent into universal expert. Blah blah blah. Instant preview. Add a domain. I don't know if I want to buy a domain for this. Let's say no results, let's say buy, and let's see, begin your search, BRB. Ah. Oh my god. BRB, blah blah blah, cash, cards, cleaning, coach. What is BRB.com? BRB.com. Nothing. What is BRB.ai? Domain for sale. Nice. So basically someone just buys, sells, and whatever. Shoot. Okay, honestly, I don't think that I need any custom domain for now. What I do think I need connect to an environment production. So I need all of this, so review custom, here has no custom, redirect to another domain. No, I honestly forgot how can I do it. Okay, so for now let's double check that everything works, and yes, everything works fine. Let's see. Domains, deployment setting. domains. What is this? I don't care. So what if I look for, I need my resonance logic domain, so it's not here. Oh. So I want OK. Now if I go to domains here, I like the music. Move teams, renew. Actually, I want to see. And actually, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to show. Actually, not allowed, but if it's safe to show you the settings. So I will do it on my different screen. Configure. And let's see. Subdomain. Let's say brb dot, just brb. Let's see how to point Vercel project to subdomain. Okay, then configure as a name record. Is your domain register to point and domain settings. Domain. Okay, so can I just do something like go to domains here and what the heck is this? BRB8, but let's see. Aha, so it's deployed to be. Okay, so there is just BRB and there is BRB7. I see. Is there BRB1? Is there BRB2? Is there BRB7? Okay, so it looks like, okay, whatever. Domains, add existing. Let's say BRB. The no, it's not Z. It's resonancelogic.com. Yep. Okay, BRB dot, and it's wrong one. Shoot. I don't need this. Okay, save. And let's okay, let's try opening it, but I'm not sure that it's going. Oh, okay. It worked like nice. I love it. Okay. Okay, nice. And what that means, let's also check. So all of them are working, and it means that I can put it like this, move it to, let's say, 2 minutes. Shoot, 02. And I can type be back soon. Really wanna be. And we can start it. Okay. And I'll continue music for you. And I'll be back soon. Okay, I am back and I still have 15 seconds left. Let's see, actually I never tested what is going to happen at the end of the timer, so let's see what was wipe coded. 2, 1. Okay. Okay. And I can close this one for now and this one. And let's see how our agents are going on or doing. Okay. Okay. Ooh. I'm a little bit sleepy. It's 9:51 a.m. Let's see. Should I open YouTube? Maybe. Okay, I think walk's done. Okay. Let's wait a little bit and I'll drink some water. Oh, what the heck? Camera. Do you want to track me? Come on. Oh my god, this fucking camera. I just noticed only now. Lynn? Let's see. Okay. I'll close this window. Run commit main real review. Task scope, I'll do a health check on the recent work and then the loop unless something clearly needs it. Okay, so it also makes some verifications. Let's see. Actually, honestly, I don't really like the look from my laptop camera since it shows that I'm in the basement and it looks like the basement is uglier than it actually is. So I think that I will just stop my Mac camera and I'll just move my main camera somewhere like this. And let's see now. Oh, okay. What if I move it to the top? Because, like, why not? Okay. But yeah, I think that I will not stream to shorts. Actually, maybe I will stream, but I will have to set up that plugin for OBS. Okay, so this one is done, and I actually want to check activity monitor and see. So memory is, oh my god, memory is like 32 gigs. Fucking shit. view. It's fine. Energy. Why the fuck Firefox uses so much energy? Like, I can understand Claude, OBS. I really do, but Fire... Come on. Okay. Let's look which changes were done to Vox. And I think that I actually should move myself somewhere closer to the middle. Okay. Shoot, and I actually wanted to kick off also a new project today. Because tomorrow I plan to stream for 12 hours, and I thought that I may either go out of tokens for 5-hour limit, or it's also possible that I will just get kind of tired from working for 12 hours straight, and I thought that I'm going to play in Diablo, while, for example, waiting for agents to do something, or while taking break, or while waiting for 5-hour limit to reset. And what I also thought that today might be a good day to create one more small application which will basically interrupt the camera feed and apply some mask for me. Something like Lord of Hatred mask or something like that on my face. I don't know. Or maybe even it would be nice to add some kind of Lord of Hatred behind me. It is interesting. Okay, let's see. So, Vox. For now, let's see about Vox. So blah 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 blah. What changed? Dynamic till widths. Okay, so widths, polish stream visibility, 3 compounding fixes, address the couple words and done symptom. Rate limiter bumped from 40 to 180 CPS. So visible text leads forward without strobing. Wipe on mode flip removed. Script no longer wipes streaming text to empty. Charge. Finalizes and the clipboard write succeeds. The fill holds the polished text for... No, I don't want this fucking thing. Okay, let's see, let's try to run Vox. Where is my Vox? Here, I will reload it. And let's see. Let's see. I want to open this one for now. And let's see. So, Naru say hello world. Okay. Hello world. Text is not center. Check. Okay, whatever. Context is very big. Okay, I think I will... This is a longer test sentence to verify medium width. white polish hold. Peel wraps and grows in heat. Hold the polish output. Roll polish or break the lamination. Confirm fail or press snap back immediately. This is a longer test sentence to verify medium width without polish. Okay, so we just copy it. Do I want to do something in the scope of this conversation, or do I want to move to the next and stream and peel? This is a wider test sentence to verify medium width. Transcribing, copied. Okay. And if I add streaming again, this is a longer test sentence to verify medium width. This is a longer test sentence to verify medium width. Okay, so transcribing. Fuck. Okay, so I need to improve it. I need to improve it a lot. Like, again, maybe I am polishing it too much because it's honestly already kind of production ready. But either way, so first of all, I want you to remove the 700 milliseconds hold. And I think that would be it. And I'll just spin up a new session for the next improvements. Okay, let's see, BRB. What did I ask? So layout plus timer UX. Okay, let's stop Fox and let's start BRB. So I think it's fine. Yeah, now it is much better. Except for the part where these G clips fucking... Okay, let's see. Okay, nice. Yeah. Yeah, but I think that this one can be moved lower, and maybe even it would be easier to do it somewhere here, before, after, so I'm interested in before, I think. Top. Oh shoot. Say top 0. So if I put top 0, then it is too low, but if I put minus 0.5, then it would be perfect. Yes. Yes. Okay. So this one, and I'll just go to the code base. I'll look through it and I'll make the change manually. Minus 0.5. Okay, and this one, okay. And I'm ready to wipe code, commit and change and push. Nice. Okay, now I see that this part is cut off, which I don't really like. So I will also ask it to fix its BRB. Okay. And Vox is working, right? Oh, okay. So I can run the Vox. And use the Vox to build to improve BRB, and then use the Vox to improve Vox. Let's see. Hmm. Hey Claude, so improvements you made, they are really amazing. That's exactly what I wanted you to do. I committed and pushed those changes. And now I see one more UI issue is that the placeholder text is a little bit cut at the bottom. So for example, if you look at letters Y and G, you will see that the bottom of those letters are cut off on the screenshot that I attached. So I want you to fix that and make sure that neither placeholder nor the final text are cut off. Okay, it is transcribing. And now it is polishing. So for this part, shoot. Okay, let's see. Fucking reasoning takes too long. Okay. Let's see, your mind is still working. Shoot! It's already working for 40 minutes. Why? It wasn't that complex of a task, I think. Or maybe it was. Okay, whatever. And let's see, Vox. Cancel or check. Okay, so I am going to commit changes to Vox. Is this Vox? Yes, this is Vox. Commit, sync changes. Okay. And now I need to improve the Vox, but not in the scope of this session. And actually what I want to do, I also want to create 2 new skills. First, orchestrator skill and CEO skill. So let's see. Vox, shoot. Vox, create a new one. Okay. So I'm getting better and better at using my 5-hour limit of my $200 a month maximum Claude Code subscription. I'm afraid then I will use all 100% in just 2 hours. Okay. Import / commands connectors. Plugins, what this is. Transcript view. Actually, I'm okay with verbose. The first one was normal. Wait, verbose. Shoot, I may be verbose meaning. Verbose is too much or too little? More. Oh, okay. No, I definitely don't want a verbose. I want, let's say, summary. So skill. Oh. Okay. Now it shows some skills. Create. Shoot. Where is the skill to create skills? Slash. Oh, fuck. Okay. Hey, Claude. So I want you to create a skill for me which you will able to use in the future. And this skill should be named orchestrator. And basically the goal of this skill is to make sure that Claude session becomes an orchestrator of multiple sub agents and not just an executor. So depending on the task, the main Claude session should spin up researcher sub agents. It may be web researcher, it may be design researcher, it may be product manager researcher, it may be engineer researcher. Then based on the research, you as an orchestration should combine the output of different research sub-agents and come up with the best basically solution based on that, on the output. And then you need to provide the solution to implementation team. Basically what should they do? So the team of implementation agents, of engineers, software engineers, staff engineers, if they can work in parallel, great, spin up multiple sub-agents in parallel. If they are going to interrupt each other, then spin up them separately. And at the end, as an orchestrator and as the one who is responsible for everything, you should also spin up a team of verification agents. So if it's possible to verify UI, then spin up manual QA agent. If it's also spin up a staff software engineer reviewer agent, which will review the code for redundancies, for anti-patterns, for code duplications, and who will also make sure that code is not bloated. And after they return, iterate on their feedback until everything becomes perfect. So that is a description of the orchestrator skill. Create this skill for me and basically learn it. Thank you. Okay. So this would be the orchestrator skill. And then we will see how it goes with other skills. And yeah, I also want to create a CEO skill. This skill will help me a lot with spinning up new projects, basically. The CEO skill will have, so it will ask Claude to be a CEO, and basically which has different teams under them, like research team, product manager team, design team, engineering team. And that means, okay, I'm looking at the output right now. Okay, copy it, nice. Okay, so this one is going to be global actually, so add blah blah blah, works. Okay. What? skill sheet. Orchestrator skill for you. Let me first look at the skills directory structure to follow the right format. Is Neuromind done? Okay, Neuromind is done. And BRB is done. Okay. So basically everyone is done. Let's start with BRB, it should be easier. What is our limits? Okay. Okay, so what did it do? Fixed by adding. Placeholder, for example. Okay, so it was one small easy issue. Verbose meaning, I don't need verbose meaning anymore. BRB, let's reload just in case. Okay, so yeah, now it is much better actually. Let's see. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, I do like that text breathe. Okay, so it... okay. And let's now see. Okay. Not fun, but I think okay. It's fine. Okay, so basic UI polish is done for BRB. It's very small project. But now I want to add, first of all, more animations which can be toggled on. So what I'm going to do, context is going to be a separate one, so I will just create a new one. Vox is working. Oh, but it's actually working on the skill, not on skill format. Let me check the memory system before creating the skill. Memory is empty. Now I will create. Okay. Let me. So we wanted. I wanted. Please, I don't know about you, but I wanted BRB, and Vox is working here. Okay, let's see. So what am I gonna do here? What am I going to do? Let's see. Hey Claude. So I want you to improve design of my BRB application. The main goal is for this application is just to help streamers use the restroom and meanwhile somehow still and make sure that their viewers are kind of enjoyed or interacted with or entertained. So currently I really like the design of everything and I do like how it works, but it looks a little bit basic for me. So what I want you to do, I want you to spin up a research agent on how can it be improved. I think that maybe we can add an optional toggle to add more animations or a lot of animations, so like something should happen on a screen all the time, you know. So please spin up agents which will be able to research it, which will be able also to think about best solutions. They should be creative. They should be also maybe even fun, because again we need to entertain the viewers while the streamer is using the restroom, for example. And that would be it for my task. Thank you. Okay. It is transcribing. Okay. Actually, I don't like that the peel is... the corners are cut, so I need to make a screenshot of this. Okay, why the heck it is feedback orchestrator and not index entries of future sessions automatically? And invocable as okay. It defines a 5-phase pipeline: plan, research, synthesize, implement, refine, iterate with okay resource skill baked in the rule that I never implement directly. I plan, brief sub-agents with self-contained prompts, synthesizer, okay. So first of all, it's BRB. Let it work. Let's go here. The skill bakes in the rule that I never, okay, blah blah plus index entry. So future sessions automatically default to invoking the orchestrator pattern of substantial work for you to type. Okay, so do I want to create CEO first, or do I CEO skill, or do I want what would be the best thing to do? What would be the best thing to do? I need to think actually. Let's see. Actually, yes. Like, why not? So let's go with creating a CEO skill. Hey Claude, I need you to create one more skill for me called CEO, like Chief Execution Officer, but let's call it just CEO for short. And it should be pretty similar to the orchestrator skill, but this particular CEO skill is for ramping up new project which is not created yet. It's basically creating project from scratch, and in your main session where this skill is invoked, you should basically act as a real CEO which has multiple departments under him, like design department, engineering department, research department, product management department, and maybe even marketing department. And your task is to orchestrate all of these departments, meaning all of sub-agents you can think of that would be useful for it, in order to come up with the best ramping up plan for the idea that the user provided to you. You should also make sure that competitors are investigated, researched, that the best industry solutions are researched, that unique differentiators are also researched, and that your team comes up with the best solution possible for the task and then implements it. If a solution has UI, it should also use front-end design skill. And after everything is engineered and coded basically, you should also spin up PM reviewer, you should spin up design reviewer agents, you should spin up staff software engineer reviewer agent, who are going to verify that everything is implemented as necessary and that the quality is good, that the code is not bloated, that the design looks good, that the code has the best quality possible. If there are some remarks from reviewers, then you should iterate on them, but again, don't do anything yourself. You have to spin up sub-agents for this work. And basically your goal is to have fully working startup by the end of the session, without any user output, without any user input, or with as small amount of user input as possible. So basically, you should be CEO. you have all the power you need to accomplish whatever would be best for the startup. That would be it, thank you. Okay, it is transcribing. And now it polishes. And I'm actually wondering, maybe I'll even invoke a CEO before ending the stream. I will not wait for it to complete everything, but I will invoke it, and then in the evening we will be able to verify how CEO skill works. Oh my god. What if I stream reasoning? Okay, so let's also do this one. So we are going to create a new skill, and now I also want to run a new Vox instance. And what is working? Was it BRB is working? Okay, so I will move BRB to the bottom. And shoot, I forgot. Okay, screenshot. Models 56. Okay. 2 days. Okay, I think it should be enough. Hey Claude, I want you to use the orchestrator skill in order to look into the next issues and improvements to the Vox application. The first improvement would be to actually is going to be the first one is not an improvement, but it is just a check to make sure that transcription happens right when user speaks. So the transcription shouldn't wait until user ends speaking, but transcription should go basically in parallel with user speaking. It will help us to minimize the amount of time user waits after he finished speaking for everything else to finish processing. So you need to verify it. If it happens already, then that's fine. But if it's not happening, you should make sure that it is happening. Next thing would be to improve the polishing UI a little bit. And not only polishing UI, but also transcription UI. Because when field becomes too big in height. So first of all, I want the width and height to be kinda dependent on each other. So for example, initial width like this, but if height becomes too big, then width should also increase. First, like, so maybe increase it by in diagonal. I don't know, you can also spin up the agent to research on how to do it in the best way possible for UI UX perspective. And then I noticed that when build becomes too big in height, then corners are not rounded anymore, but they are just square corners. I will also add screenshot of this, and I don't really like it. And finally, when polishing happens, it just adds some purple shimmer on text, which I do like, but also what I want you to do, I want you to somehow explicitly tell users that polishing happens. And also finally, during the transcription step, I don't want you just to transcribe the text, but also maybe add some cyan caret or something during the transcription step. And also when streaming for polishing happens, I want you to add purple caret, or maybe not a caret, but again, some polishing when it happens. I know you can also spin up some agent to research this. Thank you. Okay, so I talked a lot. It will use a lot of tokens and it will use a lot of time, and I need to screenshot this until it's done. Oh, I almost forgot about it. Okay. So it is polishing. Oh, and I actually didn't check how parallels runs. Music is too funny. I'm not sure that I like it. And I'm actually not sure if I'm going to stream this evening, because tomorrow I want to do a big stream, so maybe this evening I will just rest. Maybe even play some game, maybe watch movie. I actually yesterday started rewatching 007 series of movies. Not from the start, not from middle 20th century, but from the Casino Royale, which happened in 2005, 2006 or something. So yeah. Okay, let's see, copied. Woo! It's a lot. Orchestrator skill. And before that, let's see. Can I clean it up? Clear, don't quit. Okay, so let's say just... Okay, so I'm testing first one to run in parallel. I'm testing second one to run in parallel. Fuck. It can't. Lol. Like, it's bad. It's really... Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay, I think that for this one it would be enough. Okay. Let's see about CEO skill is now registered. Visible is available skill list. CEO. Does it see it? No, but maybe I need to reload it. What about design? Front-end design, it does see front-end design, skill. Now we see skill creator. Lol. Okay. Vision. Restate idea, commit to one line pitch, audience, bold, differentiator, V1 scope. Department research. Research, competitor map, best-in-class solutions, unique differentiators. Product management, MVP, feature list, design, engineering, marketing. Strategic synthesis. CEO results for yes, build, yes, yes, iterate and ship, yes. Yes, never edit files, never even fix a one-line review or issue. Every change goes through a sub-agent. All 5 departments had launched in a single message with parallel AI. Strict guidance against menus of options, decide more. Okay, clear divide. CEO Greenfield orchestrator. Yes. So basically, why I want this CEO and orchestrator skills, and because if everything is done in one session, and if I, for example, say do all of this like research, design, verify, code, and all of that, the context will blow up like crazy. And what it means that performance would be worse, tokens cost would be much more, and earlier than later it will start to hallucinate because of the big context window. And we definitely don't want that, so that's why we want just to spin up some agents which are going to do some work for us, while the main session will know only basically the summary of the work they did. and that is very, very good. Okay, let's see. Yeah, so this one is done, which is good. This one is done, which is good, and I will close it. Ha! Okay, that is something new. Never mind. Okay, it's 10:36, so I think that I'll be finishing quite relatively soon. But I want to review Neuromind first, and then maybe spin up or research new product which I wanted to start today, and maybe it will be ready by tomorrow stream. Yep. Okay, but first let's double check Neuromind. Two plan agents parallel produced concrete implementation plans for each task. Implementation. Lib store, canvas store, added pick new idea position. Okay, Neuromind, yeah. Component editor notes. Canvas planet fully. Okay, phase 3 review, corrective fix, reverted to single motion developer, uses framework, final verification. Okay, so basically what I asked it to do, I asked it to change those kinda stars. And also creating new constellations. Okay. Let's see, where is our Neuromind? Let's see, and I want to drink some water. Nice, love water. Let's see, let's click in it. Okay. Like, it's actually better. So it is centered now. I'm confused what is this at the top, but like, yeah. Okay. Triangulum. Okay, so that one is fine. And now when I create new node. Okay, so it's more or less randomized. Okay. Okay, I like it. Okay, can I delete from here? Title, okay. It would have been actually easier just to remove everything from local storage, but I can also do it like this. That is fine. See if I zoom in like this. Okay, what else do I want to do? So first of all, I want to commit this change because it is coming closer and closer. What is this RA? I have no idea. But okay, whatever. I don't care about it right now. I don't like this. Absolute. Is this the one? No, it is not. Canvas. Okay, this is the one, right? No. It's also not the one. Shoot. Where is this? yellowish thing coming from? Set ground. No, this is fine. Before, I think this is the one. What the fuck? What is this pixelated shit? So I don't understand if the text is on top or below it. So it is actually on top. So it is actually fine here, but not on the map. On the map it is, so this one is on top, while these ones are below. Shoot. Body. Where the fuck is this coming from? Shit. Okay, so if I zoom in, is it transparent a little bit or what? Weights height. About this one, top left width background. No idea what it does. Blur. Oh, okay, so it's for this scene. Left top width height opacity. Okay, so this is this. A little baby. Okay, I don't want to waste my time on it. And maybe that's actually an issue when wipe code in app, that I have no idea what happens in the code. It is sad, but we have what we have. And I think that is kinda fine. Okay. So what else do I want to improve in this one? So again, it's better. Okay, so NeuroMind is Vox, NeuroMind, everything is committed, okay. So what else do I want to improve? Let's see, drag zone. Honestly, drag is not perfect, like, yeah. Okay, so first of all, drag is not perfect, and also I see that this scene is not centered. Okay, so NeuroMind is done. Fuck, everything is done. Vox is done. Or not. Okay, no, Vox is not done yet. This one, BRB, Vox. This one will go to bottom right, okay. And Vox is not working for now, so that's fine. Let's see. Okay, what do I want to add here? I do want to add something. Right, I want to paste tag screenshot. Do I want it to ask it to research? To make orchestrator? Not really. Hey Claude, I want you to fix two bugs I see. The first bug is that when the user hovers on top of constellation, there is a yellow hue behind it, but the problem is that either yellow hue is not centered behind the constellation, or the constellation should be centered behind on top of yellow hue. I don't know, but something is not centered, right? So I want you to look into this issue and fix it. And the second issue is that when I try to drag my constellations, then they don't drag properly. Like, drag work itself, but basically those constellations are jumping all around the map, and it is not right. So I want you to fix it too. Thank you. Okay. So this one should be easier, so I didn't ask it to spin up different agents. And I think that my final task is going to be... I will actually go to the GitHub and create a new repository. GitHub. Oh my god, almost every day I am creating new repo. So it's going to be either a oh, okay, I will call it presence. I will call it presence. So basically, I don't know what exactly is it going to be. It's going to be either a mask of something over my face, which should be live done on the camera, or it should be again something like overlaid that someone is standing behind me. I don't know yet. So we will see. But let's create a repo for now. Presence. Is presence written like this? Yeah, I think so. Okay, I think that I can pull it. File, new window, clone, project select. Okay. This one is Neuromind, which is working. Actually, I don't know Dexel Sync for now. I don't know this one. I don't need voice prompt. Vox I need. And this one I don't need to. New session. And new session is going to be actually presence. And can I move Neuromind? Yeah, Neuromind to the bottom. Okay. It's going to be auto mode. Hey Claude, I want you to use the CEO skill since we are spinning up a completely new startup. And basically, the main idea is make a desktop application for live streamers. It's called Presence because it gives them either mask on the face, or it makes like someone is standing behind them based on the camera stream. So basically the application should ingest the camera stream and add some overlay UI, either mask on the face, or again add someone standing behind them, next to them, whatever. I'm not sure what is possible. I don't plan to train any custom model. Also, you need to make sure that it would be actually possible to do it. Because if it's not possible to implement it and to make it work on Mac, for example, on Apple Silicon, then it's not worth it at all. Like, if there is a response that it's not going to work or the power is not enough for anything, then we should just drop the idea. But if it is possible, then I want this to happen. And as an example, for example, I plan to stream tomorrow, and I plan to have a longer stream, like 12-hour stream, and I want to entertain my audience. So I plan to wipe code, and while I'm waiting for agents to code, I plan to play Diablo 4 for agents to code. I plan to play Diablo 4 Vessel of Hatred DLC. And basically I want to have an application which would be able to either overlay some mask on my face, kinda make me look like this Vessel of Hatred, or maybe to add some kinda demons behind me, maybe angels, paladins, whoever. Also, if both options are possible, both mask and adding some other presence, then you should implement both. If only one is possible, then I'm okay with only one. If none is possible, okay, then we just shut down this project and move on. Also, when it's going to be time for the design stage and for design implementation stage, I want you to make sure that the front-end design skill is used. Thank you. Not thank you, but thank you. Trust workspace. Okay. So this one is going to be crazy. I'm not even sure if the 35% of my 5-hour limit is left, actually. But we'll see. And also everyone else is working. Except for BRB. BRB is done. Okay. So I'm going to check BRB. Okay, so I basically asked it to improve max mode. Looks great. Let me also inspect the layout. So I asked it to add some animations, I think. Okay, so let's run our BRB. Shit, it made a shit ton of comments. Not comments, but changes. Colophon, dateline, due stamp. Let's see. So I have a basic BRB. If I reload the page, ed max, ed min. Okay, so I'm waiting right now because my display went dark for some reason. Okay, due back 1059. Okay, local, blah blah blah. Okay, so it looks fine. New BRB. What if I type a lot of things? Okay, it's moving a little bit. Okay, so it is as it was before. Now if I do max. Lol. Okay, so I see all of the changes is that seconds are blinking here, and this one is going. Can we change? No, it's read only. Okay. Let's say fetching coffee. Estimate message fetching coffee. Like, it does look nice. It does look fancy and minimalistic. Why not? Yeah. Okay. I think that I don't want to make any more improvements to this particular scene. But what I want to do here is to add maybe dark mode. Okay. How is it doing? Okay, so the dark mode, I think that BRB. I don't want to clear this session per se. Why can't I just open a new session of the same project here? Mark as on red. Okay, what if... no. Okay, mark the name. Close the new archive. Okay, and that means that I'm going to open presence. Okay, I'll have to open presence. It was BRB and presence is over here. Hey Claude, I wanted to add dark mode to my application. I really like my current light mode, it's amazing, I would say even that it is perfect. So when adding dark mode, make sure that it is not less perfect than the light mode is, and also make sure to use front-end design skill. And in the end, make UI verifications that everything is done, that nothing is still white in dark mode, for example, and that nothing is dark in white mode. Thank you. Okay. This one should be relatively straightforward, I hope. And this one is running. Market position, wide open lane. Okay, presence behind the engine right persons. Okay, so it is working and it's 10:59. I think that what I'm going to do right now, I am going to schedule a stream for tomorrow 11 AM so that you can see it ahead of time and hopefully click on some button to get notified and all that. Let me open. Alright, I will do it not in the stream but outside of the stream. Yeah. Okay, so we have 4 agents running right now. Okay, Neuromind is done. But okay, I don't have enough capacity to test anymore. It's 2 hours 21 minutes in the stream and it's 11:00 AM and I think that it is the perfect time for me to finish for now. I'm not sure yet if I'm going to stream this evening, but either way, I'm not going to read and verify any of these sessions without being on the stream, without being with you guys. That would be it for now. Not for today, maybe for today, maybe not. Thank you and have a good day. Ciao.